Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Well, we've finished customizing OOTP 22 like how we want it. Let's just remind ourselves what we did. We have continents as planetary systems. We have cities. We have... That's a bad example. Let's try something else. Let's take... that's another bad example. Here, let's grab something with a big... Callisto. There we go. Callisto has many cities. And each city has a nice name. It's got a population. I don't think we can do anything there, but we've got latitudes and we've got longitudes. And we have our flags, and we have our players, all having names that I can pronounce, so that's what I want. When we go to a new game, it grabs the world. Oh, right, hold on. I have to go to advanced mode. You know, it doesn't matter. We have it working. Anyway, we have it working so that we can, well, let's actually do that. We can... How come I can't change this? Create new game. Maybe I have to go even start a new one here. New custom game, advanced mode. Here, we can change this and we can select that. There we go. Now we can add a new league, a new fictional league, and our regions are, we've got each of the planetary systems and the complete solar system. We get things like Ganymede and Mars and Venus. Fun stuff. All fun stuff. All of these are very red. Interesting. Anyway, and we did that by modifying the default world XML file. So, what did I do? What's next? Well, next is to cancel out of this because Out of the Park 22 is 5 years old and we are not going to be using it. I went ahead and I got Out of the Park 27, and we're going to make my Out of the Park configurator program customize Out of the Park 27 in the same way. Now, something that when I installed Out of the Park 27, it sent me a link to this OOTP wiki, which I've seen before. It just didn't register because here's the thing. This, when I first stumbled across it several weeks ago, you know, yes, it's wiki, ootpdevelopments.com, but it's very, like, this is all out of date. It's all scratched out. And the fact that it's a wiki tells me this is like a fan-based, you know, let's try and figure out what's under the hood in OOTP and see what we got. So I didn't put much stock into this. But after installing 27, it actually gave me a link to this wiki as the manual. And so I went here and well, it actually sent me to the home page, but clearly this is the customizing page, and it's talking about the world default XML, the ethnicities and the continents and all this stuff. And it's all the same. Everything is the same as what we had done for 22. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe maybe it'll just work if we just import the one that we generated. There's not really anything here to suggest that we can't do that. The thing I did notice is this section. So it says OOTP does not support a custom path for nation flags. All nation flags must be placed in the data database nation flags folder, and the file name must match the country abbreviation of the world default XML file. So I read this and I thought, oh, well, that's disappointing. Did they change things? Because actually, I think, no, in 22, we actually replaced the nation flags directory. So I thought that's a little disappointing. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with Out of the Park 27 in addition to my project, but I would like the ability to have the actual normal world in there if I want to, you know, start a new save at some point playing with real teams. So this was kind of demoralizing to me. However, this is false, and it's completely false. And that makes me a little upset, because if this is the link to the like the game sends you to, why are they giving you false information? So the Out of the Park people refuse to write an actual manual. Instead, they rely on the public to do all this stuff themselves, and so it's full of fake things. And so what can we say? I'll show you what I mean. It's kind of fake. But let's open up our configurator here. And just to, if you haven't seen my other videos in this series, that's fine. Basically, I'm just rewriting the world default XML file with my C# app here. And okay, so we've got flags here. We're going to delete that. We're just going to delete all of this. Whoops, that's the wrong button. We're going to delete all of this. Okay, so we're going to run this program, and we're going to regenerate the world XML file just to prove that we can still do that. This is going to generate the default world, the schools XML file, and also the flags, the nation flags. Oh, maybe. There we go. Took a while. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into let's go into this. So this is my project, and I'm going to grab the nation flags, I'm going to grab the schools, and I'm going to grab the default world, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to put it, I think what we're going to do is let's just put it on the desktop for now. We'll make a new folder called OOTP customized, and we'll throw these things in here. So we have the world default and the schools and the nation flags. Again, here are our nation flags. And that letter in the bottom right corner is just what planetary system they belong to, just so we know. So this, I don't know what the planetary body is called, but I know it's part of the Saturnian system. So there we go. Okay, so this is the customized folder. Now I can run Out of the Park Baseball 27. Whoops, my apologies for that. It takes a little bit of time. come up. Okay, close that. All right. So now I can go new game. And I can go new custom game. And I can go to advanced mode right away. I go to advanced, and you go database folder. So you can change this. You can go to your customized folder and select. And now it's going to take everything that it needs from that folder. And if it doesn't find something it needs from that folder, it'll just go to the regular folder for the game. And so now I can add a new league, a fictional league. Let's say, here, we'll just do 16 teams. Next. And there we go. We have our system. So we can, here's the Neptunian Baseball League. We'll make it a AAA league. And go next step. Next step. Finish. So there we go. And then we can start the game. And we'll play in commissioner mode, and it doesn't matter what any of that is. And we go to explore the world, and there you go. And look at the flags. So even though the official wiki said you can't do that, there we go. We did it. So that's really great. Here's Ganymede. Ganymede has a lot of cities on it because it's got a lot of features. That's exciting. Okay, anyway. So that's it. Our players, let's go to our, how do we do that? Player search. There we go. And we have like normal-ish names. And everybody's happy. So, here's what I want to do now. I want to open up the default world from Out of the Park 27 to see if there's any additional things in there. Because it seems like we don't have to modify our file in any way, which is nice. But I still am confused. A little bit, but that's okay. So have a bit of patience with me while I find the directory. This is not what I want. This one. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at the data. Is it? It must be database. Whoops. Yeah. So here we go. Let's open up the world default and see if we can see any. That's properties. See if we can see anything that's different with it. So again, we have the ethnicities. Continents seem to have everything the same. States, cities, I don't think anything is different. The only thing left is the regions at the end. And that's the same. So nothing about the default world XML file is different for the last 5 years. That's really interesting. So that's cool. We don't have to do anything about that. What about the schools? Again, this flat file, which is just really big. Nothing. So that's it. I thought 22 to 27 we'd have to make some kind of tweaks, but we don't. We have absolutely no need to do any of it. It just works. Which means we could call this. We're done. I don't know what else I want to do to customize it. This is it. So let's go back to the game. And yeah, I guess we'll continue with the old game. I just want to make sure, yeah, this is it. So the schools page, I didn't look at the schools. This is curious. Interesting. Look at that. Alpha Crucis Rup something or other. The name is wonky there. Interesting. We should fix that. We did not see that in 22. So it looks like the rendering engine is a little bit wonky. Okay, let's see what's going on there. So these are the schools. You know what? Let me just make this windowed for now, so my whole screen doesn't blink every time. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Alpha Crucis. Oh, this isn't even the right school's default. Right. I have to go, whoops. I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to use computers. There we go. There we go. This is there's a bar on top of that E. It's interesting because 22, actually, while we've got them both, let's just see. Let's go new custom game. So here we can change this, and we'll just go to the same folder. We'll make a really small world here. Oops, no, I didn't mean that. I really didn't mean that. What's going on here? Oh, switch to name editor. There we go. It's AAA. I do AAA, so it gets rid of all the minor leagues for me. Start game. Okay, explore the world. I can go to the schools page. But schools, there we go. Why is this page 347? I don't want that. Alpha. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Alpha crucis rup. Alpha crucis rupis. Ooh, ooh, oh! Things are supposed to get better as you advance in time. That's why I had a hard time finding it. Why does 22 render the, I don't even know what it's called, the thing on the E, but 27 doesn't? Look at that. Is that because I've got some kind of a font thing going on? Is there a font option? Oh. The default. But if I chose this one, now it says it requires a game restart. But let's just, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Explore world, schools. Maybe I have to restart, exit. I mean, this really is inconsequential, but if it's just a matter of the font, then yeah, I think we'll want to change the font. Dismiss this message, please. Thank you. Okay. Sure. Okay, schools, there you go. Okay, so it's just a problem with the default font. That's all. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. The only thing else I can think of that one would want to customize is the uniforms, I guess, but I don't really care, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's nobody here. I'm trying to find uniforms for, but unless there's nobody, until there's somebody on the team, I guess we can play till opening day. Let's see what happens. There we go. What do the uniforms look like? I'm not a very experienced out of the park player, so again, I ask for your patience here. Okay, here's home. There we go. So this dude here, it's just white. How do we change that? Why would we want to change that? It seems like the game is doing, a decent job. Oh, of course, this guy's white as well. Everybody's got white. Okay, he's got a little bit of a thing. So the game is making sort of unique-ish uniforms for them. So that's, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, anyway, that was a lot of stuff in this video that was just filler. This could have been 5 minutes, not 25 minutes, but such is life. So that's it. That brings us to an end of our customizing out of the park series. And now I'm going to start working on my project, the main show. I don't know how to say it. I'm a little tired right now. The prize I've been searching for a long time. The reason we're doing all of this customization, I'm going to be starting that project very shortly. And I'm hoping it'll be fun. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day. And we will see you next time.